Hi everyone! So I haven't really made a video in a while and updated you guys, so I thought I would make one today because I had some extra time. It is midterms here, so I've been really busy, and I was really sick last week, and I've had a migraine the past couple of days, so it's been kind of rough, but I'm hoping that things get better, and after next week is fall break, so I'm really excited about that. I'm excited about my plans for fall break. I will update you guys on that when the time comes. Yeah, I'm just really enjoying my time here in Bulgaria. It's getting a little colder, so I've been wearing sweaters, and it's so pretty here though. It's always sunny and I love it. I love the sun. So it rained for the first time in a long time this past week, and it really rained. So that's pretty much what's been going on. But I guess what I wanted to kind of focus on this video is different things I've learned since I've been here in Bulgaria, because I'm about halfway done with my time here, so just like a reference point on how much I've gained from this trip. And I guess the best thing that has happened so far about this trip is I've learned more about myself, and it's been really, really great. I think that, you know, traveling is a lot about self-discovery, and that's really what I wanted from this trip, and I definitely got that because I've learned a lot of funny things about myself that I didn't know before. For instance, I have such a thick southern accent. I never realized I had a southern accent or even that it was bad until I came here, because Bulgarians who know English will a lot of times have no idea what I'm saying because my accent's so thick. Like, for instance, today I love banitsa. I think I'm pronouncing it right. My Bulgarian friend, Maria, she's so sweet. I love her. She's been trying to help me pronounce that right. Banitsa, I think. But it's a pastry with like cheese, almost like feta cheese on the inside. It's so good. Anyways, I went to like 3 different stores today trying to find it. And I kept going into the store and asking a worker, do y'all have any bonita? And like the store owners just look at me like, I don't even know what you're saying. And I went to my friend Maria afterwards. I was like, I asked like 3 people today if anyone had any bonita, and no one had any. And she's like, bonita? And I'm like, yes. She's like, a hospital? I was like, no, the pastry. She's like, Taylor, bonita, the way you're saying it is the word for hospital in Bulgarian. And I'm like, so embarrassed. I've been going to store today asking people, do you guys have a hospital? So that's kind of funny. I didn't realize how heavy my accent was until today, actually. So that's kind of funny. I also noticed that Americans are very like to the point. We don't beat around the bush. We ask questions directly. In other cultures, that kind of comes off as rude. So I've learned that. I've also learned that Americans like to get where they're going. They walk with a purpose. They don't dilly-dally. Like, when I'm walking in Bulgaria, I get really annoyed. Like, I try not to, but I can't help but get annoyed because there's no order to the way people walk. People walk on this side. They might walk on this side. They might weave in between. They might slow down. They might speed up, you know? And I didn't realize how uniformed we all walk in the US. Like, even in New York City, with millions of people, there's like a flowing line of traffic. And everyone's walking fast, walking brisk. No one's dilly-dallying. We're getting where we need to go. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I am such a ridiculous human being when I'm like walking. Because I'm like, people are getting on my nerves just by like taking their time. I need to chill out. So I've noticed that about myself, and that's kind of funny. Let me think. I guess another thing I learned is that things never go as planned. Never. If you think things are going to go as planned, they're just not. So that's just a reality check for all you people out there. Because I'm the type of person that always has a plan. I know exactly what I want to do, how I want to do it, and how I'm going to get it done. And I've learned that you can't be that way. I mean, you can have a plan, but always have a plan B, a C, and a D, because it's never going to go the first way. But the most important thing is how you react to when things don't go as planned. So before, if things didn't go exactly how I wanted it, it would just be a disaster, and I'd be freaking out, and the whole thing is ruined, just very hysterical. And I've learned that you can't be that way. Like, you just have to take things as they come, and what happens happens. Having a negative reaction does not change the situation. It just makes you upset, So like, I've learned, I mean, I've had so many disasters since I've been here. And in the beginning, I would get a little upset, but then now it's just like, well, figures. Let's learn how to move past that. So, for instance, the other day, my card's all locked up because I was trying to purchase a ticket online, a bus ticket, and it messed up for whatever reason. So I went to the ATM because I have two identical cards, and I was trying to figure out which one was locked. And usually it would just say, card not able to do transaction if it was locked. But it took my card. And so I went to the bank here, and they said that they can't get my card back because it's not a Bulgarian card. So instead of freaking out, which I normally would have, it's just like, okay, let's figure out how to make this better. Let's figure out how can I get my card back, what I need to do, what steps need to be taken to make things okay. And that's so easier to do. Like, I don't know why I didn't get that sooner. It's just personality, I guess. But yeah, I've really learned to just take things as they come, roll with the punches, be okay with change, let things change. And sometimes the changes are for the best, and you never realize that until after the fact. So I've learned that. I've also learned that kindness goes a very far way with people, and just treating everyone with humility, no matter who they are, because we're all people, and even though we're all so different, we're so alike. I mean, everyone wants the same things, and I've learned that even though you might not speak the same language as someone, even though you might not use even the same body language, for instance, in Bulgaria, this means yes, this means no. Talk about confusing. But people can recognize kindness, and if you're treating people, with respect and dignity, then they'll work with you, and they're more receptive. Like, I've had trouble trying to find items in a grocery store, or trying to find the right way on a bus, or something like that. And if you there's a way you can show kindness without speaking to people. Just being very, I don't know, just the way you act, the way you respond, and body language has a lot to do with it. But when you show people with that, or when you put off that vibe to people, they're way more open and receptive, and just trying to be understanding, and that this is not your world. People are not going to always do as you wish, and you have to respect that. The world is not about you. It's not about your wishes. It's not everyone's going to know your language. Not everyone's going to like the same things as you. Not everyone's going to do the same things as you. But still, we're all human, and we all deserve the same respect, and we all deserve the same dignity, and to be treated with humility. And that's something I really, really take pride in, that I've learned since I've been here. And I hope maybe you guys can benefit from some of these tips I've thrown out there. Maybe apply them in your own life if it would help. But that's pretty much all I have to say. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. It's almost Friday. And I will talk to you very soon. Ciao.